You can't keep saying it's a limit if you're willing for it to be violated. It's not a limit. You have to stop using that language. You have to stop using that. It's not your preference, okay? That you have to start using different language, because you using limit where preference should be is very, very confusing. Yeah, a limit is a hard line, not a guideline. So it's still a limit because of the place it was in. No, it's not. If it was a limit, then you would have called your safe word and said, no, 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 I cannot have marks here. I cannot have marks here. So you cannot say it's a limit if it's just a preference. If you're willing to still, if you love impact play so much that at the end of the day, you don't actually care because you can just wear a long sleeve, it's not a limit, it's a preference. And you're going to have to really clarify your language to your dominant, because if that's happening, then yeah, I do have to take back a lot of what I said, maybe all of what I said about what's going on with your dominant, because it could just be she thinks she is honoring you. But if your limits always change, and sometimes they're limits and sometimes they're preferences, it could just be causing unnecessary confusion that she does not know how to protect you for or from. It could be that too. That's what I thought. I should have called the safer, but I hesitated. Okay. I don't even know what you should have done, bro, because you are still so unclear about if it's a limit or a preference. And that's the thing. If you're still that unclear as to whether it's a limit or a preference, it's not a limit. You fucking know what your limit is. And it feels sickening and disgusting and violating if that limit is crossed. The fact that you don't feel like that, it is a limit. If she was by herself, I would have called it. No. You're saying in one context, it's a limit. In another context, it's not a limit. That's not a limit. A limit is a limit in any context. So no, my friend, this is a preference. This is a preference. So you have to really get like very real, slut boy. If you are willing to allow that limit to be violated without you feeling violated, it's not a limit, it's a preference. If you set a limit and then you're so enjoying yourself that limit's like, where did that go? That's not a limit, it's a preference.